Happy Tuesday, everybody. Yes, it is time for our Tuesday live chat. I haven't done one of these in a little while, so I figured why not come back and give you guys one of these live chats here, live here on YouTube, because we have quite a few things to talk about. In fact, I need to drop that back down because I was doing a live chat using this, and I'm going to boost this thing up quite significantly. Oh wait, no, 7 dB isn't what I typically have done. Sorry if it sounds like I'm still waking up, because that's literally what I'm doing. I am literally still waking up. Yeah, I am legit still waking up from hold on, sorry, I'm trying to get the audio levels just right. But yeah, I am legit still waking up a little bit here. I got up about a half hour ago, so I do apologize if I still sound like I'm a little bit tired. Yeah. So I wanted to do this live chat here because I have some stuff I want to talk to you guys about relating to MalibuRP and for stuff that's going on for me in the first half of this year. So I got 2 major events going on in the first half of this year, and we'll get to that here in a little bit. But excuse me, I'm having a banana here. So we'll get into the 2 big events a little bit later. Right now, I just want to jump right into the big thing that I wanted to do this live chat for, and that is discussing the future of me on MalibuRP. I gotta adjust the pan real quick so that way there we go. So yeah, my future on MalibuRP, as you guys know, I am doing police and palace towing along with that. Recently, I added in being support team to my list. And if you guys don't believe me, I will oh no, I don't want to leak support team. That's a good way for me to get kicked. Let me just go to general chat. There we go. So oh, let me fix my display capture real quick. Primary monitor. There we go. So, let me find myself in this list real quick. Here I am, right here. So as you guys can see, yes, we are streaming. But as you can see, we now have the support team roles. We got support team role. We got California Highway Patrol stuff, which I can actually remove all this stuff if I wanted to, but I don't want to. But you can see, I got quite a bit of stuff going on with me with regards to MalibuRP, which should go without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm very happy to be part of this community. You guys know the last couple communities I've been in weren't entirely the best experiences for me. So, to be able to come here to MalibuRP and get to where I'm going and start getting myself into a position where I can help out behind the scenes like I was doing with ZRP, that is, that just makes me happy. I finally found a community that I can actually stay in for longer than like 6 months or so without leaving over something that I don't like about it, because there's basically nothing I don't like about the server. Malibu is an amazing community, and I've had people come to me in the past saying, hey, you say you like the servers, but then you leave them because something doesn't go your way and shit just doesn't go your way in terms of that. And I kind of want to put those quote-unquote rumors to rest, because people have actually told me that before. Yes, I did enjoy my time in those other servers. And yes, I did support those servers up until they ended up banning me, or I ended up leaving because of some stuff that I didn't like, or because of burnout. Because back in those previous communities that I were part of, one of the big issues there was the amount of violent RPs that would take place there. You guys should know this very well, especially from the ZRP streams, from my Blaine RP live streams. We couldn't go a single episode without there being some sort of shooting. And the same stuff applies for Malibu, except on Malibu, most of the time people are actually sensible and they're not doing shootings pretty much back to back. I was on yesterday morning doing police patrols. I'm still getting on for at least an hour and a half, a couple of days a week, so that way I'm active in the CHP. But when I was on yesterday, people were doing back-to-back shootings. It got to a point where both county and city priorities had to be put on hold, and peacetime was on, because people were just non-stop doing shooting scenes to cops. And it just does. You guys should know this by now. It is not fun when I have to deal with shooting calls left and right. So that's just something that goes to show that's kind of a problem in Malibu, but it's not as big of a problem as it was back in the other 2 communities I was part of. But so that's beside the point. So the main reason, oh god, voice crack. So the main reason I wanted to do this live chat was to discuss my plans for the future of MalibuRP, for my future within MalibuRP. It's going to be great, and the MalibuRP content might take a hit depending on what I end up doing, because I have two options here. Being support team, I was able to get quite a few tickets handled yesterday for the first time because somebody else was sniping all the tickets, but I was able to get a couple tickets in, and I'm learning. I'm still freaking learning. Yeah, I'm still learning, so that's something that's good. But I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. If you guys remember, being support team on MalibuRP is essentially like me being a community helper back in ZRP, because I was there at one point. Community helper was how I managed to get staff over on ZRP for those 4 days before I got banned, and then the server got nuked a couple days later. So, I forgot what this thing. Oh yeah, hold on, I gotta think for a second. But yeah, so that's what was going on there. So community helper is basically support team on MalibuRP. So what we're doing is what I'm essentially doing is I am charged with assisting in tickets that may open up, and doing whatever it is. Now, the support team role on Malibu Sunset is way more involved than community helper on ZRP was, because here I am actually, because here on Malibu I'm actually in charge of rosters as well. So occasionally, if you do come to MalibuRP and you want to apply for a department, you open up a ticket. So a support team such as myself will give you the application for you to fill out. Once you fill out that application, we will add you to the rosters. The roster, the specific roster, set your nickname, give you roles in the main Discord, and then basically send you an acceptance message. And then after that, we ask you if there's anything else you need from us, and if not, we just close off the ticket. It's as simple as that. So that's what a support team does 95% of the time. There are other tickets that do come in. Like, there are like general support tickets. Like I actually had to do a name change ticket, and that was simple. That was just as simple as so name changes are pretty simple. You just update the name in the roster, update their name on Discord, and then they're good to go. So yeah, that is basically what the support team is like. Like I said, it's basically a stepped up version of community helper in ZRP. RIP ZRP, great community, but yeah, I'm not gonna get into too much detail on that. So, as I said earlier, I have two different options for how I want to play my cards here in Malibu Sunset RP. I like being police, and I like being support team, but I have ambitions to move up to full-on moderator the next time they open up the community moderator apps. So that leaves me in a little bit of a dilemma, because right now I can very easily balance doing support team stuff along with pals towing and police. I just do my police stuff early in the afternoon, and then maybe do palace towing a little bit in the afternoon as well, and then in the evening I can take some tickets and be active with that. Now the main problem with that is the main problem with that is if I were to add moderation duties on top of those three things, I would basically have no time left over to play other games, because all my time would be spent on Malibu, and that is an easy way for me to get burnout. If you guys remember back in the ZRP and BlaneRP days, I used to get burnout very frequently. Being on as much as I am, combined with how less ideal the RP was, for lack of a better term. I had a better term in my mind, but I don't want to be talking down any community, whether they're running or they're shut down. That's something I learned very easily. That's something I learned very quickly after my situation a couple years ago with one of those communities I mentioned. But if I were to go with the moderation stuff, I don't think I would be able to balance being police, palace towing, community moderator, and support team. That would just be too much on my plate for me to handle. So I have two options. One is I can stick to the things I'm doing now. So that would be CHP, palace towing, and being part of the support team. Option 2 is same thing. I stick with the things I'm doing now, but around the time moderation applications get opened up, and I will apply for those. And if I get accepted, I will put in my resignation. Holy shit, I cannot English today. I will basically resign from CHP and then focus on more behind the scenes stuff while also doing palace towing. In the longer run, I think the second option would be beneficial to me. Obviously, until then, I am going to stick to the 3 stuff I have now. I can very easily handle that along with doing all of that stuff with regards to being support team, CHP, and palace towing overall. But if and when I do end up doing the community moderator program, that is something that I'm gonna have to do. Drop CHP because I would not be able to balance all 4 of those because I wouldn't have time to get into other games. And that leads me into some big things that's going on this year as well. Oh my god, excuse me. Yeah, sorry about those burps. Bananas give me burps for sure. But anyways, basically, what is going on with the first half of 2023 for me? Well, I got 2 big things on my agenda so far for this thing. First of all is Beyond Wonderland at the Gorge in June. If you guys haven't seen the lineup, let me pull that up for you because the lineup is really good. So, for those of you guys who have not actually seen the lineup yet, actually, I'll just do it through this website. I'll just show it through the website. Yeah, there we go. So, if you guys have not seen the lineup, that's what the lineup is right now. So, basically, big names on this list. I'm going to go through these fairly quickly because I did talk about this in its own separate video, which, if you guys want the link to that, let me know, and I will drop the link to it there as well. In fact, let me just do one thing real quick. I'm going to move this over here just in case one of you guys messages. So big names on this list for me. Afrojack, Audion, Dylan Francis, James Hype. Who else is there? Kai Wachi, that's someone I want to see with my buddy Voltage. Marshmallow, Mala. Riot 10 is also one I have on my list. Ray Volp. Said the Sky. It's also good. Say my name. Slander, Subfocus, Timmy Trumpet, Test Pilot, KX5. I also seen up there. So I got a lot of names on my list. But yeah, that's just some of the big names that are on the Beyond Wonderland at the Gorge lineup this year. It's a really good lineup here, and that's something I'm going to do overall. That's a big thing I'm going to do in June of this year. Another thing I'm going to be doing this year is, and we actually this is sort of a last minute thing, but we were able to get plane tickets and all this for this. From March 20th to the 28th, I believe, I am going to be in Hawaii. I'm going to Hawaii with some relative, with my mom and some relatives for basically a week in paradise. So so obviously I'm not going to be streaming because I'm going to be thousands of miles away from my computer. But I figured I would let you guys know ahead of time. And the reason why I bring this up is because at this time next month I'm going to be out of town. So I basically have a month before all this stuff. And ooh, what's going on in this? I'm pretty sure it's a ticket being opened. Yep, it's an application ticket. So essentially, what's going on with this is for the next month, you guys will see the Malibu stuff as normal. But around a week before then, around a week before Malibu, before my trip, I'm gonna start rolling back my activity within Malibu. So that way I don't have to be worrying about that, because I'm not gonna touch any sort of MalibuRP stuff while I'm away. I'll probably be active in the Discord while I'm in Hawaii. But other than that, I'm not gonna be doing any sort of like support team. I'm sure as hell not gonna be on this palace towing or police, because like I said, I would be thousands of miles away from my computer. So that's what's going on there. The main reason why we're going is because my grandma had offered me and my mom to go. She asked if we wanted to go, and fun fact for those of you guys who aren't aware, well before I started doing these streaming a lot more than I did, I was back in middle school the last time I did this, but the last time I was in Hawaii was back in middle school. A couple days after school got out, we got on a plane and went to Hawaii for, I think it was another week-long trip, but I can't remember when that was. I actually have a picture of it downstairs so I can find the date it was, but I think it was like 2014, 2013, 2014, something like that. Let me go check the picture downstairs, because I know we have a picture on our refrigerator that shows, it's got a date on it when we were able, when we went, actually, wait, shit. But yeah, let me go see if I can find that picture, because I think we moved it, because, actually, funny story, I was actually going to go downstairs, look at my refrigerator to look at that, but then I had to remember my refrigerator is a different refrigerator now, because the old one broke down, and, yeah. Let me go see if I can find that picture, and then I'll be back with you guys in a moment. Alright, I went downstairs. I could not find that picture. But I do know it was when I was in middle school, which could have been 2013 or 2014. But I know it's been at least 8 years since the last time I was in Hawaii. So it's a good opportunity for me to head back over there, see how it is there. Because I know Hawaii is going to be absolutely beautiful by then. I did look at the weather, actually, for it, and I'll check it again. Hawaii's weather is... Oh, are we supposed to get snow at all today? Oh my god, tonight we are. But yeah, oh damn. When actually it says it's going to be, quantity... let me just check Hawaii. United States. Yeah, Hawaii is fairly windy right now, but I'm pretty sure by the end of it, I'm pretty sure by the time I go, it's going to be pretty good. So yeah. Alright. Okay, sorry, I'm texting my high school friend, and she just sent me a picture. I sent her a picture of my hair being wild, and then she sends me another one back, and her hair's not any sort of better. Oh my god, I fucking love it. Gotta love it. But yeah, so it'll be nice to be back in Hawaii, and it'll help me out with my motivation to get on and actually do stuff for MalibuRP and all that kind of fun stuff. It'll help with my burnout as it is, because continuing the way I'm going with how often I'm on there, I'm gonna need a break from MalibuRP anyways by the time I go out onto this trip, and I'll come back for a couple months, and all that kind of fun stuff. Alright, anyways, but yeah, I was just texting her something. But yeah, so that trip is going to help me out with the burnout, because inevitably burnout is going to come, and this time it's just from all the stuff that I'm doing within MalibuRP. But yeah, I think that this will be good for me to see what Hawaii looks like these days, and how things actually are, because it's been about 8 years, at least 8 years since I've been there, like I was saying. So not only will I be getting away from my computer, but I'm also going to be essentially in paradise. So that's going on there. And then I'm also going to have another mini break in June for Beyond Wonderland. And I just showed you guys the lineup for that. Like I said, really good lineup with regards to that. But yeah. So basically, to sum things up, I just wanted to come on here, give you guys a couple updates on things that are going on here. What kind of stuff you can be seeing on the channel over the next few months. What my plans are for the first half of the year outside of things. One big thing next year is I'm going to see Metallica live in concert up in Seattle next summer. Not this summer, but next summer, in 2024. It's going to be the weekend of August 30th. So it'll be August 30th, there's a show. And then that Saturday, there is no show. And then on Sunday, there's a show. So that's going to be crazy. And I'm working on I've been looking at getting some better earplugs than the ones I have there, because one of the problems I noticed when I was at Beyond last year was these eargasm earplugs that I got. These ones, they don't fit my ears too well. They kept wanting to slide out of those ears. And I think that we can chalk that up to their size, along with what material they're made out of. My ears are just my ears are bigger than those, and they're wanting to slide out. So I found some better earplugs, so that way I can hopefully get some better earplugs and get them to actually fit within my ears and stay there without wanting to slide out. So that's what's going on with regards to that. I'm hoping to get those. I'm probably going to get those sometime in May, so that way I have them and I can figure out which sizes of earplugs fit my ears, so I can be good. Because this year at Beyond Wonderland, I plan on being more upfront at the stages, especially for what big name artists like James Hype. I want to be right up in front, because I have a feeling he's going to be on Caterpillar's Garden again this year. But yeah, that is just a quick update with regards to what's been going on with me in regards to what's going on for me, at least for the first half of the year, and what my plans are for Malibu Sunset. In the longer run with Malibu, I am going to move up to support. No, I'm going to move up to a full community moderator, but that's going to be in a couple months. So you guys have a couple. Oh god, voice crack! Another voice crack. Why am I voice cracking so much? What the fuck? But yeah, you guys still have a few months more of Malibu streams with Palace Towing and police involved in them. Around that time, afterwards, once I move over to community moderator, chances are I'm not going to be streaming as much anymore, due to the fact that I'm going to be, a lot of times what I'll be doing on server, when I'm not doing Palace Tow, I'll be on the server doing staffing related functions, helping out with staff. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. I'm going to go do some other stuff real quick. We'll be live around 1 o'clock with a MalibuRP stream. We'll be on doing either police, towing, or both. We'll probably start with towing for about an hour first, and then we'll do police for an hour and a half to 2 hours to fill out a good stream. And then this evening I'm going to be doing support team stuff, because I found that for me, support team, the best time for me to do support team stuff will be in the evenings, because that's when the majority of the other support team guys will be asleep, and I will be able to take out some of those tickets and get those done, so that way I'm active. But yeah, anyways guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching here. I hope you guys are excited for the first 2 quarters of the year, first half of the year. It's going to be great for FMG TV. More videos in season 2 of that Beyond Wonderland informational series are going to come out as new information comes out too, just like last year. We were getting an earlier start on this, because now that I knew I wanted to go to Beyond Wonderland at the Gorge again this year after seeing the lineup, I got an early start on that. We already got tickets. We're doing the same gold camping, and we're doing VIP. So yeah, I do plan on doing like a full-on vlog. That's something I want to invest in, like a GoPro or something, so I can make like a full-on vlog for the channel to post afterwards. Because this year it's going to be more important for me to do one of these vlogs, because of the fact that there's a lot of people I want to see. I'm going to be experiencing all 3 stages this year. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I will see you guys in a couple hours.